What is going on out there? So, unfortunately, JR had a situation come up. So, we are going to actually be going over the North Texas Mini 2 weeks from now on the 20th. We're going to have Donna Orr and hopefully a few other people on talking about the whole weekend extravaganza that happened there. So, unfortunately, JR still left the studio open to me. So he's like, hey, if you want to just jump in and talk. And really, as we do it, we have no script. So I have a special guest tonight. Anybody who knows me or knows anything about me likes this person a whole lot more than me. So without further ado, adding to the stage my much better half, Candace.
Hello. Hello, world.
Hello.
Hello, human.
So, Candace absolutely loves being on podcasts. So do our dogs. And that's Piglet, and Violet will probably jump up on the screen as she loves to do. So, um, you know, we are the epitome of the professional trying community right here. As everybody knows, Candace, she is the brains and the brawn behind the whole show.
I
Uh,
do it all, baby.
she literally does everything and puts it all together. She thought of it all. I'm just there just for emotional support. But we always, always, always must play the intro. So make sure you guys are booking your cruises. We're hoping to make it ourselves, but it can't be professional triers without the professional triers intro.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
This is a Matos Designs production.
And I am not done. Mark my words.
I like your line. I like your prices. But there's a problem. There's no guarantee on the box.
You can't hang out with chickens and expect to soar with eagles.
And now your hosts.
In a shocking development, Brian has officially abandoned the grueling world of professional trying to pursue a life of arguing with fish and crashing remote-controlled cars. While JR mourns this devastating loss, Matos Designs Productions Management assures us there is a new hope in the form of Brad. Because if you combine Brad's professionalism with JR's raw ability to just try his best, you almost get one whole Brian. And now, here are your hosts, JR and Brad. That's going to take some getting used to.
Oh, we can handle it. We're professionals.
Even worse when it's me. Pretend I'm JR today.
You are JR. Yeah, so a lot of stuff went down this weekend. Friday night. What's your background about, Candace?
There was a wedding this
There
weekend.
was a wedding.
Yeah.
Who got married?
I don't know. My invitation seems to have gotten lost in the mail. But my close personal friend, Taylor Swift, married the love of her life, a good old Cleveland Heights boy, Travis Kelsey. So let's give it up for those two, Mr. and Mrs. Kelsey.
Yay, and I forgot
Yay. He doesn't have his sound effect. So just pretend. Ad-lib that.
Wait for it. I think I got it. Okay, there we go.
There we go. We're trying professionally here.
So we hit a few cookouts over the weekend. Saw some fireworks twice, both Saturday night and Sunday. What? Absolutely. Our daughter, who lives in the DC area, got to experience a long wait, and she's seen about 10 minutes of fireworks, she was saying, before it completely became all smoke. So our buddy Jonathan, he was saying, "Oh, what are they going to do? It's going to be a lot of smoke there," and there was.
There
And
was. The air alert, I guess, was really bad or
yeah,
something for quite a while.
what time were they supposed to go off? Did they say?
I don't know what time they were actually supposed to go off, but man, they went off at after it was after midnight. Hello, Willie.
Willie's always tuning in. He's from KC, the Kansas City area,
Oh,
uh,
okay.
where, where Expo was a few years ago, and the Christmas Expo is coming up here 3 weeks, less than 3 weeks in Dallas area. So
Yeah,
um,
hopefully we'll have a schedule for that coming up here real soon.
yeah, excited to have that back. Fortunately, it didn't happen last year, so definitely looking forward. So, Willie, always thank you for being one of the tens of millions that tune in every single weekend here. We might have to get you on here one day as a professional trier. So we did a couple cookouts, seen a kids parade. Um, what was your favorite part of the weekend other than spending time with me?
Oh, well, that obviously number one. Number one, getting to spend time with you. But I don't know. I think just being able to catch up with friends and you know, spending time, eating, drinking, having a good time. It's always a good thing.
Always a good thing.
Tons of one. You're still here, Robert. So
Oh, you just click on the comment, Candace,
I got it.
and and then it shows up.
Oh,
Tens of
we're
ones. Oh,
learning. We're learning. But yet he's still here. So
he is still here. I believe
our
he
biggest
follows
fan.
us. Derek, what's going on? What's up? And
Hi, Eric.
hey, guess who else is checking in? Our buddy Eric. Eric is an angel. Looks like one. In Eric came out of the woodwork last night from Facebook. We had to put out a just kind of a Facebook post, just almost begging for help because,
Not last
um,
night, last season.
well, this past show season, and Eric and Ollie, they just came out, and Eric just came out one night and then pretty much worked the rest of the year cold. Um, he just got that new job, so congrats on the new job. Looking forward to him getting his CDL and keep growing in his career. We got to spend last night with him and his wife, and went to Fairport Harbor, which is about 20 minutes east of where we live, and it's a big harbor port, just like downtown Cleveland. And a lot of big ships were coming in, and they shoot the fireworks right up there on the pier. They have for years they had a huge celebration, huge celebration, and I haven't been to Fairport Harbor since I was a kid. I don't even know if
I've never been there.
and I don't
That
know
was
if I took kids when they were younger. I definitely haven't been there for the Fourth of July holiday celebrations, and it was really nice. We sat on a hill that they had painted with the American flag and the 250th in it, and it was really cool. Absolutely no cellular reception to be found
not
for
one lick.
for 3 hours. So I don't usually do pretty good anytime I'm disconnected. Um, my brain likes to go in a million different directions, and I just gotta look at my phone. I just got like I'm no bigger. So Candace, as a professional trier,
Yeah.
um, so you've been at this. This would be year 6 now. Let me get this right. Lunar Family Lights is taking a year off. Is that true?
So that's what I hear. That's what I've heard through the grapevine.
That's
So
what she said.
we'll see if that actually happens.
That's still the game plan. I actually bought props to do a 4th of July celebration, and it was just too hot. What was the weather like? We had 90-degree
No,
temperatures.
the heat index went over 110 a couple of days this last week, so it was miserable. You know it's
So
bad when the dogs don't even want to go outside. They're like, no thanks.
we usually deal with a wind chill here in Ohio. Um, where basically with the extra wind kicked in with the cold, it makes it colder. Well, this is the humidity and just the actually made it hotter. So it was pushing into the high 110s. I know, like Arizona's like, oh, we do it all the time. I don't know if y'all got humidity out there, but it's just like basically being in a swamp.
It's
And
just so cute, so gross.
Robert is saying that you're taking a year off, but I haven't yet to do anything. I haven't done anything in 5 years, Robert.
Yeah.
She does it all. Uh, but yeah, so when I started doing this, you had all you saw was stuff on a computer screen. Uh, we saw our buddy Nick Rogers a mega tree he did, but I don't and stuff at the zoo, but we never really seen anything. Uh, so that craziness of that first year, I believe you got about 47,000 lights out and that year. And um, so what was your first real experience seeing the display or the display like seeing all of the hard work you did come to fruition? Like when did it really sink in? Because I know you thought I was just like
Yeah,
crazy.
I thought you were a crazy person, but yet and still, I went along with it because supportive wife, happy husband, happy life, or something like that. And yeah, it was honestly, I think the day that we stood on the road when it was raining, and I can't remember what sequence it was, and it just that was it. The light clicked, and I was like, oh, okay, well, this might be it. After that, it just went to the next level, and it just kept going and going and going, and I just remember being a part of it, just kind of like, okay, this is cool. This is what he wants to do. That's fine. And then Light Fight called, and when Light Fight called, it was a whole new animal. So I don't know if you want to talk about our experience of how things went with Light Fight, or if you want to just keep talking about America or what, but we can.
I did say 4th of July recap, but I did see some amazing displays out there. Specific Kyle Collier. If I'm sure you're one of the tens of millions watching or will be watching on the recap, he had the big GE 18-foot star out there, and fireworks, a huge fireworks display that rivals most cities. And if you guys did a nice display, make sure you get some pictures up. Make sure you guys are checking in. Make sure you're doing the comments.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
like
Yeah,
so.
if you did a display, we want to see it. Kind of show the world that the lights aren't just a Christmas thing or a Halloween thing. 4th of July is huge too. So
So I do know the sequence. It was from Showstopper Sequences. My good buddy Michael Staffordson, and it was the Greatest Showman.
never enough.
Never Enough by Lauren Aldred. And I had messaged one or two other sequencers and said, "Hey, man, this song just like would be amazing." And Mike actually responded, and he ended up doing it, and he sent it to me, and we mapped it and put it up there. And I got a picture of Candace just like, and I sent it to Mike and saying, "Look what you did." And he always says that was one of his favorite sequences because the way he did it. Speaking of Expo, I remember in 2022, Tom Bet George with Magical Light Shows, said send a link to sequences, and they had this huge, huge wall. This I believe that's when it was in Kentucky, and there was that sequence. I mean, that was still like our small 47,000 pixel display that first year, and it never was supposed to be that big. It just I ordered extra pixels ahead of the predicted chip shortage when it was going on, knowing pricings was going up.
Which,
And
by the way, your wife supported.
no, you just wanted to buy stuff at Disney. Let's not.
Hey,
She
listen, listen, there's trade-offs in all of this.
I was like,
Wives, you're hearing me. There's trade-offs in all of this.
we added about 20,000 more in year two. That second year was honestly like probably the toughest year I've ever had decorating. That was the year my stepdad passed, and we were really close. My stepdad George did so much for our family and raised me and my siblings, and it was tough because I'd visit him after work for a couple hours. We'd watch the Cleveland Guardians game, and are you confused? Robert's confused, not surprised. But like I'd visit him for a couple hours after work, and then go home and work on the show for a couple hours at night. And he ended up passing right around Thanksgiving, and that's usually when we start the show. And it was tough. I was hoping that he was going to get out of the hospital, see it. He never saw it in person, but he did tell me that he was proud of me. He saw videos on online, and yeah, I mean, that was pretty awesome. And that's when we got like, oh well, I don't know how much longer I can go crazy like I was for the first couple of years. I mean, Candace was the first couple of years, and that's when we actually reached out to Light Fight and said, hey, I could probably do one more year going nuts, and we ended up being alternates that year, but we were also trying to convince ABC's executives that I was going to add another 40,000, 50,000 lights in 1 year. And they're probably like, yeah, okay. Ended up, yeah, we ended up adding over 40,000 more for that year. And I told him, I said, either you're going to come out and it's going to be awesome, bring me a trophy and a check, or you're going to see videos and be like, darn it. Or usually I'd say, damn it, we missed that one. And, and we weren't going to do it in 2024. It turns out it was great filming for season 13 because, I mean, it was a crazy experience. You want to talk about any of that or just talk about Taylor?
Oh, we don't need to talk about Taylor anymore. That's fine. I could talk about Taylor for 3.5 hours.
She
But
can, and she will. And that would get us up to 11 million viewers, guaranteed.
yeah, no. The lifetime experience was fun. It was crazy. It was exhausting. It was a true challenge of what you can do as a human, what you can do as a team, and by team, it's two of us team. We did have some friends come through and family at the last, you know, 10th, what did I say, 23rd hour of 24. And without them, we wouldn't have been able to do any of this because looking back, I think it was like a week or 10 days before thing. And we had some props on the house because we had to send footage, but we didn't have anything in the yard. So there was no sleep. There was no eating. Dinner at 11:30 midnight was the normal.
A
Brad
random
lost
hot dog, like you have to eat something.
Yeah, we survived on a lot of Gatorade and electrolytes and power bars, and it was wild. It was wild. But in the end, it was worth it because we were able to have that experience with our parents. Time is a thief, and you look back and you realize how fast it's going. Kids, when your parents tell you that time is fast, time is fast. And it's great that we're able to have that experience on film with our parents, our children, um, and we could say, hey, we did it. And the big win for us was never winning a trophy. Was that a bonus? Absolutely. Because that's fun bragging rights, right? But the win in itself was going on a show that we had watched with our kids growing up from season one, episode one, and the culmination of all the hard work and blood, sweat, tears that Brad put into this. Because everybody likes to joke it was me. I can run some power tools and cook dinner, make sure
She
that
can cook
he's
some
not
dinner.
ready to use the traffic. But other than that, I mean, I could do what I can do. So the fact that we were able to get it done and take it to the top of the mountain, just that's That's family lights for you, baby.
Yeah, those movies where like everybody's pretty much you're like down to your last couple people, and then all of a sudden the cavalry comes in and you end up,
Avengers Endgame
yeah,
on your left. That was
yeah,
really it. We had people flying in from Florida. You know, this show doesn't happen without Nick Rogers and without Jonathan Art in California on FaceTime behind the scenes, making sure everything's running because none of us knew. We had hands. We had a lot of people with hands and a lot of people that were willing to do what they can do. But the technical side of things, X-lights, soldering, um, making sure color light works, nobody knew how to do any of that. So the fact that, we had Mike Stofferson on the phone, we had people on the phone up to 5 minutes before time you walked down the street.
yeah.
So it
And
was,
even during, so a little fun back behind the scenes thing. So really, my buddy Nick is the only person besides myself that knows anything about X Lights, anything about FPP that's at our filming. And my buddy Steve Rapaldi was supposed to come, but he never came. So same thing with Jonathan. Screw you. I'm glad you hopped on the phone, but you were supposed to fly in. So screw you, Jonathan. But so the one side of our display, not the actual flake eye, but all the stuff in the yard in the driveway. That controller, it might have been a bad memory card. It might have been something. I don't know. To this day, we were finally able to get it fixed, but it kept dying, and you had to go in and do a power cycle and then re-upload or re-wipe the memory card and keep putting it up. So the whole time we're filming with Tanya for like 2 or 3 hours, Nick's running in and out trying to work on keeping that one controller that had the driveway and everything
keeping
next
that
to
one
it.
side working.
And Jonathan's talking him through it over the phone. So yeah, it's crazy
These
that we
are
pulled it
these
off.
are the things that people don't hear about. They don't talk about. It would be fun to do a behind the scenes, like what is the catastrophic things that could possibly go wrong.
I we only had two of my six moving heads that I added a few weeks before we filmed, with no experience in DMX at all, whatsoever. Still don't quite understand how I got it to work, but it's working. We I thought I figured it out at the last minute. Like 10 minutes are left, and I thought I figured out the settings and go and I re-upload. We are talking. They're like, "Where the hell is Brad at? Tanya's going to be here like in 7 minutes. Where the hell is Brad?"
We could
I am.
only hold it off for so much longer.
Hang on,
Like,
one more
so
minute. One
mad.
more minute. One more minute. One more minute. And we when they click play, I did not know if it was actually going to turn on at that
Yeah,
point.
man, that emotion that's on Brad and mine's face, um, that's real. That's not scripted. That's not BS. That's 100%. Oh my God, it works.
And there was a quite a few strands of lights out. I won't call the vendor out publicly. Let's
We've
just
done
say,
that enough.
um, yeah, because from October 1st until pretty much New Year's, I replaced about 20,000 pixels.
Yeah,
From when we filmed November 2nd and November 3rd, I replaced that, month just for the chance that they might come back. Like, we got to get these. It was
we're supposed
just,
to be working for our actual show because that's the other thing, right? Light Fight's wonderful and all, but we still had a show season to put on. We still had Give Kids the World with a fundraiser with $15,000 sitting open going, hey, you guys are running the show, even though you guys are, because we can't tell anybody you're on Light Fight, but you also have to make sure that everything's still running because, there's other things happening and yeah, it was crazy, man, but it was fun. I mean, um,
it
I
was awesome having the majority of the family together. That's why we
yeah,
called it the Lunar Family Lights. Um, and
and Tanya Nyack, no BS, is one of the sweetest, kindest people. But that's not a front, people. That's that's really who she is as a person. She made sure to talk to every single person, every member of our family, all the friends that were there. We were able to have um, about 30 people. They kind of expanded and shortened. That's another story for a whole nother time. We had numbers from starting at 75 and it dwindled all the way down to 25. So we would have loved to have had so many more people there, but um, due to the city having, we had to get permits and we had to have all the, NDAs and kids needing to have background checks because of labor laws.
And then they
Um,
don't do any of them.
but, she made sure that every single person was welcome on that set. Every single person knew what she was going to be doing. If anybody wanted a photo, obviously we couldn't post them, but she made sure to take pictures and sign things for everybody. She's just a gem of a human.
Yeah,
So
the whole crew was amazing. They're
the
there
whole
for
crew is
actually 3 days.
fantastic.
The
Yep.
crew comes out the day before. They start, getting the lay of the land, see what you're talking about. We're scrambling in the yard. I don't think we had most of the yard props out. So now we're running around like crazy, filling it in, just plugging
Maggie
stuff
Moore
together.
shows up. She's like, "So you guys want me to take a minute? Like we good?" And we're just like, "If you could walk and talk with us." Another amazing human being, Maggie Moore laugh.
Yeah.
Um, she ended up coming back and doing our awards shoot. Normally I don't think she's usually on that team, but Brian's in the chat. I think he can confirm. But she has family in the PA area. Funny enough, in the same city or close to the next city over from where our daughter's boyfriend's family is. So it happened to just be like, she's like, I'm going back home for the holidays, so I'll come and run this shoot. So we were really lucky to have Maggie here, and she was an honorary lunar by the time it was all said and done. So Maggie, you're the best.
And they lied
Um,
to us. They said we were shooting some promo commercials for Hulu Plus and Disney Plus and Spaces and
that was
Places.
heavy all day long. He had me believing it too, because I honestly was like, dude. Well, the funny story was is that they tell you, okay, there's a really loose schedule for the day, so we need you ready, camera ready by 3 o'clock, but technically it's 4, so you have some wiggle room. We're like, okay, well, we're thinking things are gonna pop off at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, right around dusk, because again, it is like the second week of December, right? So it gets dark pretty early. We're like, okay. So next thing you know, it's like we're waiting, and then a torrential downpour happens, like the flood. Noah is going to come flying by with an ark because it was insane. Um, and then it's 4 o'clock turns to 5 o'clock turns to 8 o'clock, and it's going on 9 o'clock now, and we're like, hey, we haven't eaten dinner. Like we've run like 50 promos for you. Um, and I gotta give it to Javi because he had me going because he had his phone out recording and everything. I want to know how many things he had sitting in his deleted files of the stupidity that we ran.
What's your favorite Christmas memory? What's your favorite best memory from the display? What's your favorite gifts you got, when you were
Yeah, just
kids?
the
And
most ridiculous things. And then all of a sudden he was like, I just go outside and see Tanya. And we're like, okay.
because they
Oh yeah, Dom. There's definitely outtakes of us
they could
somewhere in the stratosphere. If they wanted to put together a blooper show, absolutely,
yeah,
100%.
yeah. And I know at one point the day of filming, I was running around like a chicken with his head cut off, like I normally do. And the one field producer, because I have to get mic'd up. I have to all this, and they go to Candace. They're like, "What's Brad's temperament?" And she's like, I don't know," because
Haven't
I
seen
had
him.
missed
I don't know.
all the little like prop shoots and all this stuff because there were certain things I had to get done. Like, and I remember him coming up to me, and I do apologize. I was just like, I just put the hand up, like, no, stop. I'm like, either this is getting done, or you guys can take your stuff and leave. I'm to that point. Like,
Brad's on the roof. They're like, "Where's Brad?" I'm like, "I don't know." Oh, he's on the roof.
I
Oh,
wasn't
is
supposed to
it
be on the roof.
normal? It's
There's also
normal. Yeah,
video.
it's normal.
There's also video of me climbing the flake eye, just free climbing the like. So, what was her name that did the like kind of with legal and making sure we're being safe and covering up all the.
Bree Kowalski.
No, not Bree. While we were there, the one
Oh,
girl,
Gina.
Gina. So Gina's job was to make sure we're
She was the
safe.
compliance officer.
Make sure there's no like logo showing that they can't show. Like I had a random like logo on my MacBook and our tools. So she leaves to go to the bathroom. So I said, "Hey, we got a few minutes." I literally climb my flake, and yeah, she probably saw the film.
Chris O'Donnell, who was one of the other production guys, was like, "Is this normal?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you learn to just you know
That was
go
a
with it."
that was a big running thing. Like, where's Brad at? Because I would literally just disappear, and I'm like fixing pixels or cutting some out and randomly doing stuff between shots. Because they'll be like, "Hey, all right, well that was good. Let's reshoot it from this angle." Same thing. Everybody like, "Yeah, let's go." Um, Now, when they returned, they were originally supposed to come a week earlier, correct?
Yeah, correct. They were supposed
And
to come right around my birthday, the third.
It was December 3rd.
Yeah, but we
And
had a massive snowstorm.
yeah, we got like 3.5 feet of snow overnight, like
Yeah,
2 days before
yeah.
they were supposed to come out. And they canceled on us. And that usually means womp, womp, womp. You're like JR and you don't win a trophy. So,
It's not even here. They defend him
I'm sure we can edit that out later. Sorry, buddy. But he tried. He tried. He does got an amazing business, and he does use everything he sells. But it was like, all right, cool. I didn't expect to win. Our real good friends, Rodney and Audra Burton, we, she's fired or shots fired. I thought you said she's fired. Um, we were going out like, so back in 2023, so they filmed in 2022, and we thought we were going to fly out and the night after their episode and celebrate with them. Oof. And
We
I
still
still
did
don't,
celebrate. We
yeah,
celebrated.
we still celebrate, but man, my heart,
That's our brother and sister from another mister.
because Candace thought I was nuts until we visited the Burtons when we were at in 2021 down for Nick's wedding. I remember.
Welcome back to Nick.
Thanks, Nick.
Thanks, Nick.
Thanks, Nick. And when I saw Rodney's show, I'm like, oh my gosh, the way he does his wiring, how clean it is. I'm like, God, if this guy ever
And
saw
we had never met Rodney other than
in person.
not in person. And both him and Audra, so gracious, welcomed us into their home, showed us around, gave us a tour. Immediately clicked. Immediately knew that these people were the real deal, and friends for life now.
Yeah, and they live not too far from the Florida Mega Mini, which we try to attend every year. So I think it's not going to clash with my work. So excited for that. We look forward to going down there every year. Definitely now that next year will be the 1 year celebration of Bar Jenga. Now speaking of Bar Jenga, Mustache Man Jenga, how many times have you lost over the last couple of months?
Wow. This just took a hard left. Hard left.
I mean the
Yeah.
I've been getting messages. People are saying ask her
Mm,
because
mm-hmm. Yeah.
whoever hands
So the one time I was
April
yes,
17th, the
April
weekend.
17th. It is a month later than normal.
And
So
remember,
we
there
are
a
going to
couple
the
days
Florida Mega
before,
Mini.
they do have um, like
The intensive.
classes and the intensives. And man, that church that it's at, we don't have anything like that. Not in Northeast Ohio, that's for sure.
And Plant City is a great location. You're kind of like equal parts distance between Tampa and Orlando. So you can, um, yes, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Um, So, traveling, you have a kind of the flexibility of going into either or the airport. There's so much to do in Florida, not just Disney or Universal. You've got Port Canaveral with NASA. You've got the beaches. You've got Bucky's is there. If you don't have Bucky's, you have to go to Bucky's. Um,
Get the
there's
beaver
so much
nuts.
to do. Even nuggets, nuggets.
So, what's your
Hey, that
favorite?
evaded the question.
I
Good
don't even
enough.
remember at this point.
The
What's
question was,
your?
how many times have I lost?
So
Enough.
we didn't do a Fourth of July show this year, but we have done it. Just nothing crazy. Outlines, maybe a few pictures. I might get a few lights up because our nieces are coming into town. So a semi Christmas in July. I still got the outlines on the house and the icicles because I leave those up year round. I'm sure the neighbors will love that. Um, it's part of the decor. Um, so Candace, you're more into the animatronics and the blow molds, correct? Because
Yes,
that's a
correct.
big part of the display. They did not show
Yes,
a lot
my
of.
whole scene is I have the side porch. That's what I've been regulated to with life. But I love blow molds. And I don't know where that came from. I don't know if it's a nostalgia thing or if it's just that I like cute characters, but love blow molds.
With golden retrievers and grew from
And
there.
golden retrievers, yeah. So I collect those every year from Home Depot, both Christmas and Halloween. So have those coming up soon. I think people were getting notification about Halloween drops, so hopefully we'll be seeing.
Oh yeah, everybody except us got invited July 8th
Yeah, thank you, Jen
tomorrow.
Cochran.
So keep up for updates. There might be sales starting tomorrow or Thursday or
Yeah,
Wednesday
stay
or.
warned. Keep an eye out. If you're a big Halloween person like I am, your Summerween is coming, baby.
So wait, you do a Halloween display also?
Yeah, shocking. We do Halloween.
We do.
Halloween is my favorite. Halloween is cool.
We couldn't do it in 23 and 24, the year we were an alternate and the year we filmed, because like they're like, no, you got to be ready November 1st, and I blame Tony Bigda for that, because he's like, yeah, because he was an alternate, and they're like, hey, we're coming. He's like, yo, dude, I gotta get my Halloween showdown. Like, he was able to film later. Oh, Dom's coming across the pond. Dom, you missed the 250th celebration of USA's victory
When are you
in the
coming,
war.
Dom, and where are you going? Maybe we can meet up.
Oh wow, Don, these are there's not a lot of, I mean, some Halloween stuff, but this is stuff you might have to be shipping over. I see what you did
Somebody
there.
got
Oh,
it.
waka waka waka. Um, so Dom, what'd you guys do for the 4th of July celebrations over the pond? Hopefully you don't have the weather like we've been having, because that can't be fun. Now, guys, if you don't know Dom, he has the Baldric line of controllers, amazing controllers. He's actually building me one of those large ones that he uses at the trade shows. So I'm super excited. I'm going to get a 2 by 3 foot working Baldric board. So thanks, Dom. I appreciate that. I'm really looking forward.
One of the best in the biz.
Yeah, no, Dom, you got you know there was a big thing on the official page. Um, yeah, for all you Yankees, they do got a deal going on Baldric boards. Just use the code traders, and it will add 250 to your order. Uh,
Beautiful.
so we'll definitely have to,
Yeah, Dom. No, for real. If you're close by, message us. We will definitely try to catch up with you.
yes,
We'll craft
we
your
will.
party.
Yes.
Unless you're going to Disney, and if you're going to Disney, then we'll definitely craft the party.
Now he said he's coming up when. I'll be over there.
You didn't say next month. next
Are you
month.
going to an event, or are you just coming to America because of how awesome a country it is? I think Dom's
Yeah,
going to move.
we need to start planning. Seeing you. Oh, good night, John. Appreciate you.
Well, Dom,
Thanks
we
for
appreciate you tuning in. You and all the other
yeah,
9,900,000 people that are tuned in.
999 happy haunts. Thank you so much.
So yeah, this is always unscripted, and if you ever want to maybe go on to professional triers and talk about it, always looking for JR's always looking for a new co-host to replace me with.
He's tried, definitely. I think I might have actually got the job today.
Oh well,
I
congratulations
I kept you pretty much on script.
yeah, no, but yeah, no, we definitely want to grow the page, talk about different things. So you did get, the Life Fight people did label you the zip tie queen. But I would say definitely the moral support and the food. Candace has cut a lot of zip ties. Usually our hands at the end of the season are just all shredded up from doing it. You do the dielectric grease. You're my dielectric grease queen.
Yeah, I'm a grease queen, guys. That's really a title that everybody wants.
She lubes those ends up really nice. Hopefully your mom's not watching. But no, she makes sure that those connections are waterproof, so that's always a good thing.
Yeah, I run all the socials. I do all the YouTube. So if you hate everything that is on YouTube or you hate anything on social media, that's blame Brad. It's not me. I don't do
She
anything.
still only has like 100 sequences left to upload that are in her phone.
Listen.
It's only July 5th or 6th.
You got to keep the people on their toes.
Derek says you're a dialed lubricant specialist. You should
That's
add that to your resume. You should add that to your resume.
Yeah. That's gonna be my next t-shirt.
So definitely in the comments, either on Facebook and YouTube, if there's anything that you guys want to see coming up,
what else do you want to talk about, Cody Rhodes?
Yeah. But ultimately, if there's anything in the next coming weeks and months that you guys want to talk about, because this is the professional triers. Definitely want to maybe get some people on here for. I know Kyle Bostic a few years ago or last year he did a thing like so. If anybody wants to maybe come on, teach a few things. We have JR keeps. He forgot to not have me in the studio or access to the studio, so I just popped in and stole the show. No, he messaged me. Like I said, unfortunately, he had a family emergency.
45 minutes later.
I can randomly talk about absolutely nothing and everything at the same time. But 4th of July, hopefully everybody still has all of their fingers. Definitely either share some photos on the threads or on here of your 4th of July displays. I don't know if I have the authorization, but, hey, what the hell? Let's do a contest. I don't know what it'll be or what JR will send you. But let's
you
get
fired before, you're getting fired now.
Hey, who knows? Maybe it'll be a Baldric board.
Your dad's not here anymore.
Something. Who knows?
Like, what the heck?
I'm just giving away vendor stuff, and they don't even know. And we appreciate the support. But I don't know. Hey, let's see some of the holiday. Let's see some pictures or links to the videos. I'll let JR choose. We won't tell you when you won or who won or if anybody won, but we definitely want to see them.
Complete and total random surprise.
We're going to do this in honor of America.
We are such influencers. We are killing this podcast game, dude.
We are 2-time World War champions, back-to-back champions. We deregulated the rest of the world, I guess, for all my soccer fans.
Anyways.
Yeah. So look, uh, Candace, now that we, Derek says better to ask forgiveness than permission.
Literally. That's the motto.
I don't think that's good marriage advice, but for a podcast advice, yeah. I don't know what it is. I'll let JR choose, but best displays win. And definitely start,
Or just displays.
you
We'll do
know,
it random. You don't have to be anything crazy.
it has to be crazy. As long as you tried, but we don't give participation trophies because we'll talk about that in Texas. But yeah, when you just, yeah. Anyways, I want to thank all 872,000 people who tuned in today. After 19 years, she's not leaving me now. Challenge accepted. Mrs. Hardy. Now, Derek, after I think it's 7 years or 10 years, they get half or more.
10. Yeah,
10?
10. Yeah.
So
So what happens at 20, I wonder?
we could find out.
We're there.
I have nothing. You get your blow molds, and
I have some Taylor Swift records.
you also have some Taylor Swift like 3D mounted things with the logos that I printed
I
for you.
do.
No, not those. I did ones for every CD for you. Oh,
Okay.
look at me. I even did Life of Showgirl, but no, there's actually CD wall mount things I made for you with all the logos for all the things, and they're like probably never going to go out, but they looked great on the printer.
They
So
look awesome. I have them here somewhere.
they're in a drawer in the living room here behind me.
Oh, I have the Life of signed Life of a Showgirl CDs on the Life of a Showgirl one.
That is true. So obviously, Candace makes this podcast a lot better. I want to thank all 872,365 people who tuned in today. And
To literally listen to nonsense. So thank
even
you.
though she didn't comment, we know Taylor and Travis are watching. So thank them for tuning in. And yeah,
thank you to the customers.
I guess
The love story, baby.
at this point, we must play the outro, and we'll be ending the show. But yeah, guys, tune in next week. We haven't really talked about. Oh, there's Violet. She cannot not get into a live. Oh, yep, pet her. We gave her a haircut. That was a big thing over the weekend. We have half of Violet now. But in 2 weeks, we're going to be recapping the North Texas mini next week. We may have a special guest or more on here. I can't say what it is because we really
it's
haven't
not me.
talked about
Don't
it.
worry.
No, we like not as special as Candace, but who knows? And if you want it to be you, make sure you like and follow the page. So without further ado,
smash the like, subscribe, share with all your friends. Every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
that's
Here.
4
That's
p.m.
4 for you folks on the West Coast.
And Dom, I have no idea what time it is. Probably either super late or super early. But,
probably what's 8 plus? So probably 2 a.m. So
we appreciate you tuning in for our 4th of July recap that we didn't really talk about 4th of July. Yeah, no. Once again, guys, thank you so much for coming out. We'll run the outro, and you guys have a great day.
Bye.
Huh.
I
You
got a
thought
new
it was
link.
over. It's not. Happy birthday, Bobby. Where the hell have you been, dude? We've been
I was at
talking
my.
for 51 minutes about nothing.
I was out. I was out at dinner. Actually, just got home. Decided to jump in.
There's 2 people watching, so everybody thought it. It's just a YouTube page. Our live viewers are 2 people, but yeah, no, Bobby, one of the original triers professionally. I guess I don't even know.
No,
Like,
not one of
we
the
start this
originals.
over.
No.
How can we retell people to come back? We're not done. How was your 4th of July?
It was good. It was very, very eventful. We did a parade.
Bobby?
We were in the. Hey,
I
Candace.
got off the thing, and there you are.
We were in a parade for my son's or for a Cub Scout pack I'm with, and did fireworks. And today having a little fun for my birthday.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, no, I mean, you just popped in here. I mean, JR just leaves it wide open. Like anybody can join. So what was your, did you get anything cool for your birthday? Did you do anything fun? Did you guys go anywhere fun?
Well, our family tradition is that, we get to pick, where we go for dinner. And, it's always asked, where do you want to go for dinner? And unfortunately, my wish did not come true because I did say Liberty Tree Tavern at Magic Kingdom. Also, the flight, the tickets, all that stuff would be a little too much, but I think I'm worth it.
I know you're worth it. I know you're worth it.
I mean, get on a flight would be in Orlando in 3 hours. Hey, I mean, you can do it.
Why not? We've done it before. Hey, let's go to Florida. All right, why not? So we're actually going to be in Niagara Falls here Christmas in July weekend, which happens to be the celebration of my birthday on the 25th. So we're going to be over in the so-called Kid Vegas. Got that passport, buddy. $250 later to get expedited. And unfortunately, my nieces and my brother-in-law and sister-in-law can't go because since he's active military, he can't go over the border.
Oh, really?
So I spent all this money to get this expedited passport. Also for the mini at sea. And so, yeah.
Yeah, we got ours for the mini at sea, and then we're not able to go. So
you're not able to go.
No,
I'm out. So what do you think we should give away of JR's? I just decided to do a contest for the best holiday lighting display.
I'm sure I can come up with something.
Oh, you have that authority?
I don't know if I have the authority, but I have the ability.
One thing we love doing is spending JR's money.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
So, so any other plans for this week? I mean, it should be a month-long celebration for you.
Oh, it should be, but it's not, unfortunately. No, I got to work for the rest of the summer. I work in a school, but I'm there year round.
Are we able to reshare this? Everybody left.
Oh, we got one left, one back.
No, that's literally the YouTube page.
No, it's somebody on the Facebook.
Oh, that's what that means.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, congrats to the 1,000 viewers that we currently have. Probably still Taylor Swift watching. So, but yeah, no, it's always a pleasure seeing you. What are you doing next Monday? You're gonna try to be a professional?
I don't know. Let me see what I actually have. I don't even know what I do anymore. Possibly, who knows? But I know I do have to get started up night school though.
Yes, I was kind of mentioning that.
Yeah, Sunday evenings, 9 o'clock. Just got to figure out Eastern. Got to just figure out people to come on. That's the thing.
Well, I vote JR. No, I'd love to see somebody like maybe Clyde, maybe Rob show up and actually teach something for once instead of just, saying he was there. I know you did one with Kyle last year. That was pretty awesome. Mike Stoffagen, I'd love to have you out. Um, other vendors. I know Jackie does a lot of teaching. The X Lights developers team, Gandhi, anybody. We're open.
Yeah, no, we have two that are willing to do it. It's just it's hard to me get it started and then not have anything to continue with.
Right.
So
that's the
only reason I'm holding pattern right now.
We are formally taking applications. If you want to be the coolest kid on the block and professionally try,
people know who you are when you go to minis. You'll be famous.
You will be famous. They will know who you are when you go to the minis, like the New York Christmas lighting spectacular in Buffalo, America, New York. Maybe we can catch Dom when he's on. Dom's coming to the state sides again. He really does love America. I think he's finally catching on how awesome America is, and why we celebrate 250 years. They're still a little mad over there in the UK about that. Like, it's been a quarter of a millennia. Is it a millennia? Is that 1,000 years? Or is that 100 years?
No, yeah, it's the millennia. Centuries, yes. 100.
Yeah, so they've been mad for about a quarter of a millennia. Y'all just got to let it go, man. Let it go.
Jordan.
Hey, we got
JoJo watching.
JR's usually trying to get off going to a soccer game or something. But Jordan, we start at 7:00, sir. Our time, not your time. Jordan's got
2 hours behind, I believe.
Jordan's doing a lot of stuff with the mapping, and maybe he'd like to come in and talk about that. That would be a great thing. Jordan, are you down for possibly teaching about?
I think I could get Jordan to do something at night school.
He is in the hashtag Cool Kids Club, and Jordan was part of our awesome, possibly losing but winning in our mind team in Philadelphia in the escape rooms. So,
he absolutely loves escape rooms.
Yes, I think it was like Pirates and who knows. I think we got the just because we paid to go do it award, because I'm not sure we actually solved it, but in my mind, we won.
I think after an hour they unlocked the door anyways.
Might have been something like that. I had Jordan in there. I had Dan Culp. I had really super smart people in there. And then us.
And Minor.
A minor.
I will say, I mean, even I helped even the smarter kids do the escape room not this year, but the year before.
That's pretty awesome. So you adding anything huge to your display this year?
No, I think we're just going to pretty much keep going the same. I mean, I think it's a pretty good size. Both of them are good size. I do 2 shows, one at my mother-in-law's, one at my parents' house. My mother-in-law's is a smaller yard, so don't have a huge amount of room for it. But my parents' is good size, but we have a lot of lights for that.
That's awesome.
It's not light worthy, but
you tried.
Yes.
The good news is, you, like some of our many tens of thousands of viewers, might have an extra year to prepare, and I would be almost amazed if it didn't come back. For the number, it was getting NASCAR ratings, and I'd be surprised if somebody doesn't pick it up. Maybe the nostalgia of it not being there and people like throwing a fit, like, "Hey, where's the new episodes?"
the timing I think was bad for it though for me.
Yeah, it was.
You know, it used to be at 8 o'clock was the first episode, then the second one was at 9, and then it was off by 10, and then it started like 9 or 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I think it could probably pull the same ratings on streaming and or on Disney Plus or something like that. I'm honestly surprised that option didn't come up, but we'll find out, and then you can combine the shows. Maybe get some decor from Maros Design Studios.
I mean, I have talked to producers of the show before about possible layouts and stuff, but I always said though, if you ever saw me on the show, it's because I'm going to go professional on something because of what does end up happening to most houses.
I feel personally attacked.
It's not just you. I'm talking about a lot of people.
So we're just taking a year off because we had already planned on taking a year off. Actually, we planned on taking a year off in 2025 because we weren't filming in 2024. Then we ended up filming and winning because, that's what we do. And, just like America won 250 years ago. And hopefully like they do because I guess Belgium just scored. But, I honestly think a lot of people went on the show, not just because they plan on becoming professionals or starting a business, but I know Dave Castle has said it and we're kind of the same way. Like we already knew like, hey, we're going to have to take a break and, hopefully not break too long because once you slow down, it's hard to get going again with the amount of work you have to do. And, it was kind of one of these things like, I get bored with stuff. I just squirrel, and if I squirrel long enough, I don't come back. Eventually, but
we did have a winner. We had a winner here in the Buffalo, New York area, and
you had a winner in Buffalo. Wow.
Yes.
Wow, that's not normal.
Yes, and he knew someone that we all know, and consider a friend, but and he'll tell you he lost because of a mixer. But yeah, it was two brothers that won it, and they were not able to have their show at their house. Like they had to bounce it from house to house every other year. And now they do the fairgrounds for the county.
Yeah.
But they beat James O'Hennessy.
If you don't know, that's the Boscoyo Studios.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he basically filmed during a hurricane.
Yeah, but I mean, we went down there to see it. I didn't know about it until after it was on TV and they won, and we went down there. For us to travel, like not even a mile, it took over an hour to get there.
Oh, really?
It was just so long a line of people in 15 seconds and then move on.
Yeah. We if I have to move to like a fairgrounds or go commercial, that's when I probably like though I have been approached by many people, and I'll tell you what, the random people that were calling with offers to let me donate and run my show. Like the one guy's like 2 hours away. Yeah, you could just set it up and have it here. I'm like, who are you? And why would I set it up there? Another guy like wanted me to come set it up in a city like in Cherokee Heights, Ohio. I'm like, why the hell would I set it up an hour and a half away from my house, maybe an hour away from my house? Why don't you just have your city do it? I don't know. Like, if I was going to set it up in a city, why would I not set it up in the city I live in? Why would I set it up in another county?
Yeah.
I was like, he's like, it'll be a great idea. I had the Cleveland and Akron Zoo both reach out, which,
I mean, being on the show opens up opportunities to people.
Oh, you guys are still alive, you know that, right?
Oh, I know we're still alive.
Okay.
But no, I mean, my problem is copy. Like you really, really, really hit the copyright laws, and I couldn't run the sequences I run because, I bought those for residential use. And I got like over 400 sequences, so I got a lot of money in just sequences.
Yeah, you'd have to talk to all the sequencers and buy the licenses for that.
And yeah, no, I'm good. It'd be cheaper to donate to Give Kids the World. So I'm gonna go eat dinner. It's about 8:30 here. Not all of us had dinner. I wish I was.
We got people are coming on to watch us now.
Oh shit! All right, well, I'm just gonna hide my screen while I eat and just let Bobby talk.
No, I'm good. We can take off.
Who's all jumping on? Let's see. Whatever. Who's all
curious,
jumping on?
Who is on here?
See, Jordan's on. Probably Taylor and Travis. Is that JR? What are you guys still doing on show? Oh, now we're down to 4. We did get another like though.
Yep.
Likes counters 2 million viewers. So we are going to be saying goodbye again. If I figure it out, I got to go to here.
Well.
And then do the.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
It's time to light it up officially. J5 Clothing Company, better known as Johnny 5 Clothing, is now the exclusive licensee of all official X-Lights merch. Head up xlightsmerch.com to grab pixel perfect gear like a lighting nerd snapback, the Don't Cross the Data hoodie, and the Sequencer Squad graphic tee, all designed for the community, by the community. And for our diehard donors, we've got exclusive limited run items just for you. Colorways, tags, and designs you won't find anywhere else. Wear it proud because you made this possible. Every single purchase you make sends 100% of the proceeds directly back to X-Lights, the open source engine behind your favorite light shows. So rock the gear, fund the future, and show the world what it means to be part of the Pixel family. Go now to xlightsmerch.com, powered by J5 Clothing Company. Style for the season, support for the software.
Brian.
Why is it not ending?
He wants to play the outro again and then end stream.
Bye.